Hey folks, it's James here again with Jerky Stand Productions. In our last video, we talked about nailing down your niche and what you're going to talk about on YouTube. Today, I want to focus on getting comfortable talking to the camera. A lot of people think it's kind of strange to just sit around talking to yourself. It can be a little bit weird, a little bit intimidating, but what you have to understand is you don't have to post anything that you record just yet. Just practice talking to the camera. You don't even have to record anything. If you just fix your phone up to where you can see yourself on the screen, don't hit record. Just start talking. Practice talking to yourself, to your own image on the camera screen. Or maybe you'd even feel more comfortable if you had a little picture of somebody that you care about that you could talk to just like you're talking to that person. And even if you do decide to record it, you're not obligated to post anything. You can always go into your settings there and delete whatever you recorded if you don't like it. Because at this point, we don't even have our YouTube app open. We're just practicing talking to ourselves, okay? Now you have to realize that you are your worst critic, okay? Other people that see this, they're not going to be as critical of certain things that you will be critical of. What you're trying to do is just get familiar with talking to yourself on camera and trying to post useful information that other people would want to follow. If you can come up with good ideas, good things that you can inform the public about, then somebody's going to search on YouTube, hey, I need to figure out, I don't know, what's the best plant food for my tulip garden? And if you have that information and you can make a video and post that, somebody somewhere is going to watch it. If they're trying to grow tulips in their yard or in their little garden, they may need your information. Just calm yourself down, turn on your camera, and start talking. And I've said this many times before. If you get flustered, reach up and hit the little pause button just like this. It's the little button down probably in the right-hand corner that has two little lines on it. And you pause, gather your thoughts, you look down at your notes and hit the little button again and continue to speak. It's not difficult. You can do this. Now I know you think, oh, I need a nice quiet place. And you do need a place out of the public where you can be alone with your thoughts. There's been many times that I have been out here in the garage like I am right now, and somebody pop out and ask me a question or something, some family member or somebody I know, and I have had to stop and start all over again. That's life. That's the way things go. You're going to get interrupted. You're going to have family members walk in on you while you're doing this. But that's okay. There are such things as do-overs. Just stop it, delete it, and start again. You're going to get the hang of this. Now, the first few times you do this, it's going to seem really awkward, and that's okay. If you've ever tried to play a song on the guitar, I'm sure you didn't rock out the first time you picked it up. It takes practice. And this, just like any other skill that you learn, takes practice. Now I'm going to give you a couple of ideas. Have you ever told a joke at work? Or maybe you've heard a good joke and you want to tell it to somebody else and you kind of go over that joke in your head a few times? That's all we're doing here, okay? If you want to, just turn on the camera and start telling a few jokes. You might have a career later on as a stand-up comic. You don't know. Point is, you want to try to be as comfortable on camera as you are telling a joke or a story to a friend. Hey, guess what I did this weekend? That kind of thing. And here's another tip. Have you ever had a conversation in your head with your boss? Like maybe you want to ask for a raise or ask for paid time off that you've got coming. And you kind of think about that on the way to work. What am I going to say to my boss? And you do those kinds of things inside your own head. Well, that's what we're doing here. We're just having conversations with a camera. This is just you and your phone. That's all you need. Or maybe you like to tell those little poems, those things called limericks, like there was a young girl from Peru. Do a few of those to yourself. Get yourself comfortable and get yourself smiling, and this will be easy as pie. After you've got yourself comfortable, then you can pretend that you're making a YouTube video. Now, again, you don't have to post anything. Pretend you're having a conversation with a family member about your YouTube channel, and they've asked you, why do you want to start this YouTube channel? What are your main goals? What kind of content are you going to put on there? Well, we've already discovered what our niche is going to be, so let's just sit and talk to the camera like you're talking to a friend or family member about your own YouTube channel. I'm sure you know how to change a light bulb. Pretend that somebody has asked you, well, how do I change a light bulb in my ceiling fan? What is the first thing that I need to do? Well, you probably need to get up there with a little screwdriver and take the globe down that covers the bulb. Go over those steps. How would you present that material to a person? Then all you have to do is present that material to the camera. Now, the biggest mistake most people make is after they've created a video or practice or done anything like that, they want to get on there and watch it 10 or 15 times and nitpick it to death. Oh, my hair's not right. Oh, the background is bad. Oh, the lighting is bad. If you're worried about lighting, what you need to take care of is those things before you ever even turn the camera on. Don't nitpick the video to death. Just get on there and start talking until you get comfortable. You can always delete it and record another one and post it later. Really what you're looking for when you're watching your own videos is that you've recorded what you've wanted to record and you've hit all the high spots on your notes. I made a video one time and I kept reaching up to push the pause button like I do. You've seen me do that and I've talked about it. And the funny part was I accidentally hit that pause button twice and thought I was paused when I was actually recording. So I was fumbling around with my notes and doing all kinds of things when I thought the camera was off and it was actually on. So that's the only reason you need to watch your videos and look for those types of mistakes. Like I said, don't nitpick it to death. Just be comfortable and just talk. That's all you need to do. I went through an online degree program and we had a public speaking class. And I thought, this really isn't public speaking. I can pause this and stop it and erase it and do another take. And this is the kind of thing we did in that class. But you really got to understand, even though it's not public speaking in front of millions of people right now, it will be. And that is in the back of your mind. But you got to let that go. And you got to just sit with you and the camera. Now, if you are a little intimidated at looking at yourself on the screen, set your phone up to where you're recording with the front camera, where the one you normally take pictures with. Turn that around and set up a chair to where you're going to sit down in it here in a minute. And that chair is what you see on the phone screen with about a foot or two above the back of the chair so that you won't cut your own head off because you're not going to be able to see yourself on the screen. Turn that phone around, sit down in that chair and just start talking. Now later when you watch the video, you may realize, I cut the top of my head off or the background is a little fuzzy. You can adjust those things. You don't even have to have your phone at all. Just sit in a corner somewhere and start talking like you're talking to somebody. They say the most intelligent people do sit and talk to themselves, so maybe you're really smart. The point is just practice, practice, practice. I hope these tips in this video will help you to get comfortable with the camera. Jerky Stan Productions out.